Tonight's game is a presentation of B92.7 FM Sports.
Breckenridge basketball is on the air. Tonight's game is brought to you by Breckenridge Public Schools, State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, Red River Agency, the Wilkin Drink and Eatery, Minn Kota Ag Products, Height Camp Construction, Carlson Family Insurance, Miller Realty, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, Twin Town Villa, CHI St. Francis, Quality Toyota, Builders First Source, Otter Tail Power Company, Essentia Health, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, and Buyer Insurance Agency. Now here's KBMW's Turner Blofis.
Turner Blofis here, and boy, we in for a good night of basketball. We've got the Breckenridge Cowboys coming to Pelican Rapids to take on the Vikings, and the Vikings are on a bit of a hot streak right now. Cowboys have played quite the tough stretch because the Heart of Lakes always very tough, so it's always tough to when you have a year that you kind of know is a rebuild year. That's always tough in the Heart of Lakes. But Breckenridge coming into this battle with a one win on the year so far. They picked that up against, or 2 wins on the year. They picked it up against Underwood and Frazee most recently, and it was their first conference win of the year. So a big accomplishment for the boys. But coming off of a tough showing against a very stout Perm squad, definitely the Heart of Lakes favorites coming into this season, even though they did stumble against Dilworth, Clinton, Felton, but I don't think that's going to rattle Perm too much. 2-7, Breckenridge enters this game. Pelican Rapids, they got 8 wins so far on the year, so definitely a formidable foe coming into this ball game. They got an 8-5 record, and they had just came off a win against Barnesville, who beat Breckenridge earlier this year. 66-52 was that result. And that was here in Pelican Rapids in a 3-game home stretch they got here. They fell to Fargo Oak Grove here on Saturday, so busy week for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Their other wins coming over East Grand Forks, New York Mills. Started off the year with a 5-game winning streak. Fergus Falls, Frazee, Park Rapids, Crookston, Norman County, East Hewlin, Hitterdal. So definitely some tough competition. They beat Fergus Falls by 3. Got into a bit of a nail biter with them, 44-41 the final on that one. And if you did not know, we also have this game live streaming on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel. So make sure to tune that in if you thought it was just on the radio. And Andrew Zimmel doing a fantastic job running the board for me tonight. Very much appreciate him. We're going to take our first commercial break on the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show. Come back with your section standings along with your injury report and your starting lineups as well. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7. Back in 3 minutes.
There are several things that make me proud to be part of Breckenridge Senior High School. My students are very hardworking and respectful. Those 2 qualities make my school day enjoyable. They have been working hard on active classroom lessons this year. Students enjoy working together and are finding that they can learn from each other. I'm also proud to be teaching college math classes to our juniors and seniors. These classes have challenged our students to become more academically responsible for their learning. Breckenridge is a great school, and I'm proud to be part of it.
It's time to huddle up when you're hungry. The perfect pre- or post-game destination is the Wilkin. Friends, families, and sports fans have been showing up at the Wilkin for decades to celebrate their favorite teams. Celebrate with delicious food and their favorite beverage. Best place around to watch the Bison, too. So for all of you local sports fans and fans of good flavor, head to the Wilkin and celebrate the Cowboys, Cowgirls, Huskies, and Wildcats. The legendary Wilkin, a tradition of good taste and company since 1894.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Barney, Windmere, Wahpeton, or Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wapaton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wapaton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
When Mom first started showing signs of memory loss, we were devastated. It was so frustrating, so many choices for assisted living. Then my sister and I walked into Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. We knew that this was the perfect place for our mother. We loved the bright, beautiful apartments, and knew Mom would too. I was so impressed with the interaction between the residents and the staff. Twin Town Villa is a quality memory care community that's close to home and currently has openings. Call Twin Town Villa at 643-9542 or visit them online at twintownvilla.com.
And welcome back to the Wilkins Drink and Eatery pregame show. Once again, a tradition of good taste and company. Turner Bluff is here with your section standings, which are part of the Power Poll ranking brought to you by Otter Tail Power Company, on for conservation. And at the top of Section 6A South, we got BBE, Belgrade, Bruton, El Rosa with an 8-2 record. KMS with a 10-3 record, number 2. Border West, 8-2. 5-4, Parker's Prairie, followed by 4-5, Hancock, 3-5, Benson. Brandon Evansville is 2-8, and Ashby is 3-5. Ortonville at the bottom with an 0-12 record. For Section 6A North, where the Cowboys reside, Henning is at the top with a 12-1 record, followed by Battle Lake, who Breckenridge just barely got edged by earlier in the season. 9-3 is their record. Hillcrest Lutheran Academy up next with a 9-1 record. 6-7, Lake Park Audubon. Underwood at 500 with a 6-6 record, followed by the Cowboys, 2-7, which is good enough for 6 in Section 6A North. Norman County East Ulan Hitter it all up next with 3-8 record, 5-8 Park Christian, followed by 1-9 Rothsay and 0-12 New York Mills. Let's look at your section standings as part of the Power Poll ranking brought to you by Otter Tail Power Company, on for conservation. Now for your injury report, and some good news to report for the Breckenridge Cowboys as Jackson Riggs is back after clearing concussion protocol. Already got a couple concussions here in the basketball season, which, is kind of wild after not getting any concussions in football season. So Breckenridge is going to be very happy to have him back. The Cowboys only go 7 deep into their lineup, or 8 deep in the lineup when Jackson Riggs is available. So that's definitely a big addition back. And then obviously the two guys who, one of them is going to be out all year and the other one is going to be out for a majority of the year, Dallin Ertz and Dylan Bernades, a pair of seniors being kept out of the lineup in their senior year, and very tough for them, but they're still out here supporting their team. So, that's what good teammates do. They come out and support even if they can't get on the floor. So let's look at your injury report, which is brought to you by Sanford Health. Here for one, here for all. And now let's see if we got time for the starting lineup. So I think we do. I think I can squeeze these in before the national anthem gets up and rolling. So these starting lineups are brought to you by Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, providing superior quality products and services while generating a positive return for their patrons. Trayvon Benson, a 5'10 sophomore guard, gets the nod to start. He wears number 2. Number 10, Charlie Larson. He's a 5'11 sophomore forward, so a pair of sophomores off the bat. Tanner Tollerud, a senior forward. He is 6'2", wears number 11. Hunter Williams wears number 20. He's a senior as well and also a 6'2 forward. And then Ian Fay in the middle, 6'7 forward senior, wears number 30. So we got a pair of, 3 seniors and a pair of sophomores in the starting 5. And, that's a look at you're looking at the Pelican Rapids starting lineup. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the camera angle here for all you lovely viewers on KBMW News Live. Starting 5 for Breckenridge, they're going to stick with their same starting 5 of the 5 seniors in their lineup. They go like this. Cam Nito wears number 1. He is a guard. He's 5'11". Landon Blavis wearing number 2. He's the power forward in the bunch. He's 6'2", wears number 2. And they are joined by Alex Sanchez, the small forward, runs some point as well. He's 6'3", wears number 13. Damon Smith, the sharpshooter, got put on ice last game, was held to 6 points. Very surprising to see such a low output, but Perham does have a reputation of that lockdown defense. 6-foot Damon Smith wears number 22, and then Joey Conzemius. I'm reading it off the roster, though. They got him listed as Joseph, and Joey Conzemius starts at center. He is 6'1" and wears number 33. So that's a look at your starting lineups, which are brought to you by Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, providing superior quality products and services while generating a positive return for their patrons. Take a quick break for the national anthem as we continue with the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show, a tradition of good taste and company. We'll be right back with your opening tip. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wapaton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wapaton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
Sometimes illnesses or injuries may leave you needing extra help to restore your strength, balance, and range of motion. CHI St. Francis Health are open and ready to provide you the tools for success, including individualized exercise plans and state-of-the-art therapy facility. You'll be confident in the care and treatment you'll receive at CHI St. Francis Health, and they are located right here in your backyard. CHI St. Francis Health. We're here when you need a little reassurance.
We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
And welcome back to the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show, a tradition of good taste and company. Turner Bluff is here as they are announcing the starting five, and I already ran through those for you, but the starting, I'll give them to you again anyways. Pelican Rapids goes like this. They got the pair of sophomores, Trayvon Benson, along with Charlie Larson. And they got Tanner Tollerud, Hunter Williams, and Ian Fay, the trio of seniors in this Pelican Rapids starting five. And starting for Breckenridge, the five seniors of Cam Nito, Damon Smith, Alex Sanchez, Landon Blofis, and Joey Conzemius. As it is a heck of an environment here. It's my first time doing a game here since they redid the high school gym, and boy, is it beautiful in here. They did a fantastic job here. And I'm going to be trying to make sure to fix the camera angle here. My apologies, everybody. The only downside is where they set me up. It would be nice if they had a nice press box area like they did in Underwood. That was a blast. Thank you, everybody, for joining. If you didn't know, we got the game live streaming on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel. And if you have trouble finding it, just go to kbmwnews.com, hover over the video tab. We got a link that'll bring you right there, so we'll take care of you. We get ready for the opening tip. It's going to be Fay, returning all-conference member against Alex Sanchez. I forgot to mention the injury report. They are without their top scorer, Timmy Gouler, who was an all-conference player last year. Pelican Rapids starts off with the ball. They swing in the left corner. Back out to the left wing. Swung over to the right wing. Swung over to the left side. Open three-pointer is up. Landon Blofis contests it. And a bully ball rebound down low by Charlie Larson. Larson dishes it off, and it gets tied up. Looks like it's going to be a jump ball. Breckenridge will get possession. Cowboys, as I said earlier, coming to the game with a 2-7 record. Wins over Underwood and Frazee. Frazee game probably I guess I would say maybe the Underwood game is the best game they played all year. Damon Smith tries to go on the dribble. They did their homework, trying to keep him off the perimeter. Skip pass over to Landon Blavas. Thought about the three. He's going to drive inside instead. Gets to the cup, goes up for two, and drops it in with the right hand. Landon Blavas gets the Cowboys on the board. 17:05 remaining in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 2-0 lead. Pelican Rapids swings it in the right corner to Hunter Williams. And they got some quick ball movement around the perimeter. Sets up another open three for them. Off the back iron. Rebounded by Blavas. Blavas advances it up to Alex Sanchez. Loses his dribble. Picks it back up in the corner. Gets it out to Damon Smith. They are suffocating him on the perimeter. Skip pass out to Cam Nito. Dishes it down to Landon Blavas. Kicks it out to Damon Smith. It's got room to breathe. And drops it in. Nothing but net. Damon Smith getting back to doing what he does. After his lowest scoring output of the season against Perham. First time he's been held to single digits this year. Swung into the left corner to Trayvon Benson. His shot is off the mark. Rebounded by the Vikings. The offensive glass already being pretty favorable, but they haven't turned in any points as Landon Blavas tips that one out of bounds. 16-15 remaining. Breckenridge up 5-0 to open this up. Pelican Rapids getting good looks from three to open this game up, but just haven't been able to knock them down. Swung out to the left corner to Larson. Larson up to the top to Tollerud. Tollerud drives inside. A nice little dish off, and it's going to be 2 free throws. 2 free throws coming for Hunter Williams. Williams going through the dribble routine. Puts it up. Really cocks it back. I experimented that. I remember when I was in junior high, I thought that would work a little better for me, get a little more oomph on it. No, I just messed up my jumper for the rest of my life. 0 for 1 and 0 for 2. We're going to have to swap stories afterward to see if it's working for him. Cam Nito drives inside, picks up his dribble, kicks out to Alex Sanchez. Sanchez drives baseline, has it go off his leg. So turnover. As Pelican Rapids the ball back, Faye will inbound it. Bring it up is Trayvon Benson. Damon Smith guarding. Swung over to Charlie Larson. Into the corner to Williams. Back to Larson. Larson to Benson. Got 2 Cowboys on him, but they figured it out. Leaves an open shooter in the right corner. Shot is up and off the mark. Long rebound by Alex Sanchez. He was looking for Cam Nito in transition, but he's going to take it himself instead. And misses the layup. Landon Blavas. Looks like he's going to get called for a push. 15:31 remaining on this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Pelican Rapids still looking for their first bucket. Benson brings up the ball. Gets it to Tollerud, who just bulldozed over Sanchez going into the paint. And now there's going to be an and 1. Charlie Larson lays in the bucket and the foul. And this and 1 free throw trip brought to you by State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick. And that is 2 fouls on Joey Konzemius. That'll bring in Bo Byer. So 3 fouls on Breckenridge already as the traditional 3-point play is completed. 5-3 your score. Breckenridge in the lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Alex Sanchez is kind of taking on a role as a point guard. And then Bo Byer will split up the duties here. They got to get it across half court. They get to Landon Blavas near the half court circle. Dishes it out to Cam Nito. Goes with the reverse layup and drops it in. Love the athleticism you get to see from Cam Nito on a nightly basis. Makes it a 7-3 lead. Wide open shooter in the right corner. Larson drops it in for 3. Charlie Larson with the first 6 points for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. They're going to have to get out on him. Breckenridge, we'll see if they stick with the zone. That one's knocked out of bounds by Tanner Tollerud. Like I said, if you have the privilege of watching this one on our YouTube stream, boy, it is a beautiful facility. I'm sure there's some, old-fashioned Pelican Rapids fans that kind of miss the tight gym, but oh boy, I don't. That thing was claustrophobic, not in a good way. Alex Sanchez has it in the high post. Is there a good way to be claustrophobic? And he puts it up, has shot off the mark, and tipped out of bounds by the Cowboys. Landon Blavas trying to hustle and get that offensive rebound. Benson brings it up. Benson. It's over to Tollerud, swings it into the corner to Williams. Skip pass over the right side. They leave Charlie Larson wide open for another three. Off the mark. Rebounded by Landon Blofus. That's textbook how you pull down a board. He'll just bring it up himself. Gets it up to Damon Smith on the right wing. Smith gets it over to Sanchez on the left wing. Hands it off, or fakes the handoff to Cam Nito. He got me on it. And a nice dish down low to Landon Blofus for two. Heck of a pass there from Alex Sanchez. That's why you see people point at each other when you get a really nice assist. Blofus has got 2 buckets, and Hutcher Williams comes back with a bucket of his own. Makes it 9-8. Breckenridge in the lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Alex Sanchez gets it out to Cam Nito. Sanchez looking for his first points of the game so far. And nobody's coming to help out Nito. Picked up his dribble, ends up throwing it away. Damon Smith tried to come over, but it was a little too late. Nice little wraparound pass for 2. Tanner Tallred drops it in for 2. Sanchez tosses it down the left corner to Landon Blofus. He drives baseline. Bully ball down low and body foul. Like a bull in a china shop. Pair of subs coming in for Pelican Rapids. Brady Petznick and Luke Soley. I remember Soley from football. Only reason I remember the pronunciation, which I still probably got wrong. Jacob Kunkel also has just checked in the game for the Cowboys. Alex Sanchez. Beautiful spin move, but he goes with the right hand. Probably should have gone with the left. Got blocked, but actually a piece of his arm too. So a pair of free throws coming for Alex Sanchez. It's not too often you see 3 guys getting in the scoring column before Alex Sanchez does. It's kind of one of those guys that like to get going early and often. Sanchez goes through the routine, puts up the free throw off the back iron. Sanchez has had some big showings. Really showed his promise offensively last year. Had some big nights. So they knew he was going to be one of the premier scorers on this squad. As he drops in the next free throw, ties it up 10-10. 13-13 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Sticking with the theme of the matching numbers. Benson kicks it in the left corner to Soley. Soley has it swung around the perimeter. They go into the post and almost got tied up for a jump ball. Instead, it gets thrown back out to Benson. Swung over to the left corner to Larson, and it looks like Landon Blofus is going to get tagged for foul number 2, reaching around as the pass went into the post. Bo Byer once again going to come and relieve a player in foul trouble. So Breckenridge's entire front court, they're 2 big men, I should say, both on the bench with 2 fouls. Benson inbounds to Larson. They don't want to leave him open. He swings it to Soley in the corner. His 3 is off the mark. Nice rebound, and then put up for 2, but off the mark. And Pelican Rapids touch it last. If there was any doubt where it was going, Gibson Hasbar can let you know on the bench. Breckenridge ball, 10-10 with 12:41 remaining in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Damon Smith back on the point. Picks up his dribble near half court. Gets it to Cam Nito on the right wing. Nito dishes it down to Sanchez and tipped out of bounds by Pelican Rapids. Ian Fay, who's had a quiet start to this game. 12:27 remaining in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Nito gets it inbounded to Sanchez, swings it over to Damon Smith on the left side. Smith pulls up for a very tough elbow line jumper and doesn't get anything on that one, just goes out of bounds. 12:20 remaining in this opening half. 10-10 with Breckenridge's 2 big men on the bench. Benson swings it to Charlie Larson. Larson gets it to Petznick. Now to Fay in the corner. Larson drive with a nice cut inside. They get it to him, and then it gets blocked and out of bounds. Breckenridge doing a good job staying disciplined, keeping the hands up. They got 4 fouls to Pelican Rapids' 2 so far, 6 minutes into this ball game. 2 fouls each for Joey Konzemius and Landon Blofus. We'll see how big of a factor that is. Bo Byer blocks it from behind, and Breckenridge comes away with it. Damon Smith looking to go to work. Gets it out to Alex Sanchez. Sanchez drops it down to Byer, who draws the foul. Went up for it with the right hand on the left side and got hit from behind. Just like how he just got that block from behind, but the defender this time wasn't as effective as Byer was. Pair of subs getting ready to check in for Pelican Rapids. As that one bricks off the back iron for Byer. Tallrood and Williams back into the game. Bo Byer, one of the juniors who comes off the bench for this squad, him and Jacob Kunkel, kind of the junior duo, as he drops in the next one to give his squad the lead, 11-10 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard here in Pelican Rapids. Cowboys trying to lock up defensively. They got the 1-point lead with 11:30 remaining in this opening half. Tallred gets it out to the right wing to Soley. They get swung around to Benson. No shot clock in Minnesota till next year. And a nice left-handed finish there by Brady Petznick. And Damon Smith going to pull the trigger on a three. Might have got tipped on that one. Pelican Rapids now leads by 1. Williams gets it in the left corner. Another feed inside. Sanchez poked it free for a deflection. It got stolen away by the Cowboys. He's a very lanky kid, Alex Sanchez is, so if anybody's going to get their hands in the passing lanes frequently, it's going to be him. And Logan Church has just also recently checked in the ball game as Breckenridge turns it over. Not even listed on the varsity roster, so a pretty recent addition to the varsity rotation, but Breckenridge pretty short-handed right now. And Alex Sanchez comes away with the steal. Going to go up the dunk, and he gets it down! Alex Sanchez providing a spark for his squad. Breckenridge leads 13-12. Pelican Rapids skip pass over the left corner. Benson with a pull-up jumper from the left short corner and misses it. Damon Smith pulls it down. Alex Sanchez coming by surprise a little bit there. He covered a lot of ground with those long strides. Church has it in the right wing. Benson guarding. Gets it up to Sanchez. Hauls it in with one hand. Set the half-court circle. Breckenridge very spread out. Kind of looking a little confused offensively as that one hacked for a foul. That foul is on Luke Soley. Checking in for the Cowboys, Landon Blofis. They're going to trust him to play with 2 fouls. Cam Neal back in the game as well. Blofis. Looking for an open teammate. Gets it into Cam Neal on the right side. Neal at the right wing. Some good defense by Tallroad. He's going to drive baseline. Tries to kick it off. I think it might have gone off a foot, but loose ball picked up by Pelican Rapids. Tallroad has it. Gets it up to Fay. Ian Fay going to that spin move. Kicks it into the corner. Wide open Tallroad for 3. Off the mark. Kunkel tipped it, but Damon Smith hauled it in. Smith looking to push tempo. Gets it up to Sanchez. Sanchez thought about the 3. He's going to drive inside with the right hand. Way up on the left side, and he drops it in. Alex Sanchez with a quick 5 points. 15-12 Breckenridge lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 9:10 remaining in this opening half. Williams has it in the right corner. Williams skips it over to Tallrood. Into the corner to Brody Severson, who just checked in the game a little bit ago. Williams with the ball now. Skips it over to Severson. Skips it back to Tallrood. On the right side, right in front of the Breckenridge bench. And timeout taken by Pelican Rapids. We'll take a quick one with them. This timeout brought to you by Highcamp Construction. Your score, Breckenridge 15, Pelican Rapids 12. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM.
It's a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, facing our toughest challenges head-on, believing that together we can build something better and take care of each other, because this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Essentia Health is where you belong. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org.
And welcome back to Pelican Rapids. Cowboys with a 15-12 lead with 8:53 remaining in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. A lot of things going right so far for Breckenridge. And I must have been a liar when I let you know Jackson Riggs' status, apparently. I thought he was going to be back tonight, but he has not been in the game, so my apologies for that. As Hunter Williams drops in at 2. He definitely could have been used on that one. Providing a little bit of toughness on the inside, the freshman does. Damon Smith has it stripped away and out of bounds. 15-14, Breckenridge in the lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. He is dressed, so maybe they're just letting him, kind of ease back into it, not throwing him into the fires right away. Damon Smith, or maybe he played 2 halves of JV. I didn't think of that. Maybe they're just saving him for the second half. I doubt that, but never know. Alex Sanchez puts up a tough jumper in the middle of the lane, has it Brick, and Ian Fay hauls it in. Cam Nito providing the defense to make him lose the ball, but gains it back. Corner 3 is up from Pelican Rapids, off the mark. That was put up by Ethan Sjostrom. As Damon Smith did a good job convincing the defender he was going to be putting it up. Tells the guy to back cut, but then didn't like the look. So he gets it out to Alex Sanchez, Fay guarding there. Gets it over to Cam Nito in the left corner. Nito dribbles it out to the three-point line, loses his dribble in front of the Pelican Rapids bench. Good defense here from Sjostrom. And then has it tipped away, but regains it somehow. And they're going to call timeout. And another timeout. Breckenridge takes this one. This timeout brought to you by Highcam Construction. Once again, your score, Breckenridge 15, Pelican Rapids 14. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM.
Hi, this is Wade from Breckenridge Cenex. Now is a great time to start thinking about protecting your recreational vehicles and equipment. Stock up on Splash RV Antifreeze at any one of our 4 locations, and we would like to thank you for your continued patronage.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time-consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous, hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wahpeton.
And welcome back to Pelican Rapids, the home of the Vikings. Not those Vikings, their season's over. Cam Nito inbounding it from under the basket. Gets it over to Alex Sanchez, who barely kept it in bounds, then ended up throwing it away. Fay going to try to do a breakaway dunk. No, my apologies. He's just going to go for a layup. Got my hopes up there. Pelican Rapids regains the lead with the breakaway layup by Fay. Alex Sanchez loses control of it, and Fay hauls it in. Pair of good plays defensively from Pelican Rapids out of this timeout. That was Fay's first bucket in this ball game. 3-pointers up from the top of the key, off the mark. Hauled in by Bo Byer. Damon Smith bringing up the ball. Smith drives inside, puts up the right hand layup, and drops it in with the finger roll. This kid shoots 2-pointers? Who knew? Smith heading to the charity stripe. He's got 5 points. Had a very fun interview with Damon Smith for our Snap Spotlight last week as he misses that free throw. But rebounded by Jacob Kunkel. They're going to try to make this a 4-point possession, and he ends up turning it over. You know, with all the threes he makes, it's kind of surprising when he misses free throws. 3-pointer from the corner is up, way off the mark. Rebounded by Hunter Williams, but he gets tied up for a jump ball. Damon Smith tied it up. Breckenridge up 17-16. 6:51 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Tollered gets it in the Hunter Williams. Little lefty hook off the mark. And rebounded by Alex Sanchez. Cam Nito with the ball. Nito gets it into Damon Smith in the right corner. Smith drives baseline, picks up his dribble. Pair of defenders come out to get him. Swinging over to Cam Nito in the left corner. Nito up to Sanchez. Sanchez a little to the left of the top of the key and quite a few feet back. Drives inside, goes up right into Fay, who Kept the hands up for the block, and another and one. This time it's Jacob Kunkel cashing in on the rebound. Jacob Kunkel going to try to complete the three-point play with 6:19 remaining. A trio of substitutions coming in for Pelican Rapids. We've seen them go 9 deep. Breckenridge has gone 8 deep. It's pretty usual for them, as that free throw is off the mark, so a pair of three-point players that could not be converted for the Cowboys. Those three-point plays were brought to you by local State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, if you did not know. Skip pass over to Benson in front of the Breckenridge bench. Sanchez out to guard him as they're sticking with this zone. Daring the Vikings to shoot. They drive it inside, off the mark, rebounded by Sanchez. Gets it up with a nice pass to Damon Smith to start the break. Smith dribbles it back out and was looking for a cutting Kunkel, but ended up throwing it away. Benson got Sanchez off his feet with a beautiful fake. Got it out instead. Talrud had it in the left corner. And a beautiful back cut by Trayvon Benson for his first points of the game. That's a very high basketball IQ play to make that slide or make that cut to the hoop right there, knowing nobody was there to guard it. That's why you got him running the point, I assume, even though he's a sophomore. Showing that basketball IQ off for sure. Bo Byer tries to drop it down to Cam Nito, has it go through his hands and turned over. As the Cowboys lead 19-18, now Pelican Rapids throws it away. So Joey Konzemius, they're going to let him head into the game with 2 fouls. We haven't seen him since the first few minutes. We'll see if this is a short trip on the floor, because that's what they did with Landon Blofis, who was also playing with 2 fouls. They only had him in there for about a minute or two. Damon Smith on the right wing. Guarded very tightly. Konzemius kicks it out to Byer. Byer picks up his dribble, gets it out to Smith. Smith, a few feet behind the three-point line, has it poked loose and stolen away. And that turns into a transition layup for Luke Soley. His first points of the night. Pelican Rapids with 4 points off the bench. Cam Nito, his team trails by 1, 20-19. 4:38 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard in this opening half. Alex Sanchez with a beautiful move to the cup and drops it in. Very good control there from Sanchez. Soley gets it out to Trayvon Benson. Benson back to Soley in the left corner. Soley to Tallerud. And Cam Nito bouts it out of bounds. Head coach Jordan Christensen loves the energy. Says keep it up. Damon Smith, I believe that's his first breather of the night. He doesn't get a whole lot of rest, and as I predicted, Joey Konzemius didn't get a very long stretch on the court. So Logan Church back in the game. He just got knocked over by Faye, and Bo Byer actually almost intercepted that as he just checked into the game as well. Faye with a turnaround jumper off the mark and tipped in. I'm not sure who tipped that in. Not sure if the guy at the scores table or sure either. As Sanchez answers with 2 of his own. Alex Sanchez playing a heck of a second half. He's got 9 points. His team is back up by 1. And a nice cut to the basket by Soley for the bucket. 3:32 remaining as we've had several lead changes here in the first half. Church goes to Byer. Tries to get it to Nito, and then he says off Nito. Ooh, he's confused by it. He's not one to argue calls. Covered enough Cam Nito's games to tell you that. Or if he does, he's pretty incognito about it. Pelican Rapids leading 24-23 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Benson with the ball. Swings to the left corner to Larson. Skip pass over to Soley. Soley with a nice pull-up jumper, but sailed that one by a long shot. Pelican Rapids ended up coming away with it, and it was a travel. Pelican Rapids faithful thought Brady Petznick had a layup, but instead he gets called for a travel. Bo Byer will inbound it. Alex Sanchez running the point. 3 minutes remaining in this opening half. It's been filled with lead changes and fun plays. Damon Smith with the ball. Benson playing some great D. Picks up his dribble inside the arc. Fires a bullet down to Kunkel, who gets it out to Byer. Makes a nice move. Sets up Alex Sanchez for three. He's hot right now. And he still is. Drops it in. Nothing but net. Alex Sanchez. Have a night. He's got a dozen of his team's 26 points and has given his team a 2-point lead. And they're going to call a body foul on the Cowboys. That was on Kunkel. Probably thought he was doing a good job staying straight up, but when you're draped all over him like that, they're going to call that every time. So, pair of free throws coming. First one rattles in by Brady Petznick. I got him down for 3 points. There is someone I'm going to have to double check at the half who I shorted 2 points. Two guys ended up slapping the ball and it flew up and somehow dropped in. But I didn't see who they gave the bucket to, so I'm just going to copy whoever does the stats. As that one drops in for two, or for the free throw. 2 for 2 trip, I should say. My apologies. 26-26 with 2:31 remaining in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Sanchez with Benson guarding. Sanchez crosses the timeline, loses his dribble. They throw a trap at him. Not a bad coaching decision there by the Pelican Rapids staff. Bo Byer with the ball in the corner. Picks up his dribble, gets it down to Cam Nito. Nito has it in the right corner. Damon Smith near the top of the key. Smith with a tough runner off the mark and batted out of bounds. I'm going to say it was off Cam Nito. So the Vikings, with Benson running the point, gets it over to Tallred. Back to Benson, swings it into the right corner. And now around the perimeter to Tallred. Tallred picks up his dribble with Byer guarding. Benson with a nice extra pass into the right corner to set up the three-pointer off the mark. Rebounded by Benson, though. Skies for the rebound, even though Damon Smith was right there. They go to Fay with a big height advantage in the post. And he misses the shot, but will get a pair of free throws for his troubles. Ian Fay's got 2 points so far. The all-conference performer last year, so the Cowboys got to be happy with that, especially with how much height they're giving up. Drops in the first free throw. Fay listed at 6'7". I believe the tallest guy on Breckenridge's roster is 6'3". If the rosters are to be believed. 2 for 2 trip for Fay. 28-26 your score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 1:36 remaining in this opening half. Sanchez running the point. Benson will pick him up at half court. Damon Smith get the ball out of Sanchez's hands. Maybe they're running a play for him. Smith gets it over to Sanchez on the right sideline. Sanchez picks up his dribble. Back to Smith in the right corner. Run a little two-man action. Trying to get an isolation on that side, but Smith's short jumper is off the mark. 1:12 remaining. Pelican Rapids comes away with the rebound. They swing it in the left corner. Smith got a hand on that one, but Williams somehow regained it and then dropped it down to Petznick for the two. I got Petznick for 6 points so far. Three-pointer from the corner is up by Cam Nito off the mark. Pelican Rapids now leads by 4 with 49 seconds remaining in this opening half. Swung into the left corner. Three-pointers up on Benson and good. A little run here from the Vikings before the half. Alex Sanchez, as Coach Christensen calls out the play, hands it off to Damon Smith. Gets it to Cam Nito. Nito to Byer on the left side. Byer in front of the Pelican Rapids bench. Skip pass over to Damon Smith on the right side. He puts up a three off the mark. He's only got the 1 3-pointer here in the opening half as he gets tied up for a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Cowboys. We'll see if they hold for one shot here. 18 seconds remaining. Smith will inbound it from under the basket. Gets it up to Sanchez. Swings it to Byer. He gets it over to Cam Nito in the right corner. Nito is looking for Sanchez in the high post. Skips it over to Smith. Almost had it stripped away. Benson making a heads-up play, and then it gets batted out by Petznick. Fay will check in for the last 4 seconds. Cam Nito will inbound from the right sideline. Once again, 4.1 seconds remaining. Gets into Alex Sanchez, not a lot of time to operate. He drives inside for a floater and banks it in! Red hot this opening half. Alex Sanchez carrying his squad, who trail 33-28 as we head into the Minn-Kota Ag Products halftime show. Very fun half of Heart of Lakes basketball. We'll be right back. We'll give you a rundown of the scoring so far. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wapton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948. How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side.
When you choose a realtor, you want a solid formula to make buying and selling your home as easy as possible. At Miller Realty, the formula is simple: integrity, trust, and most important, experience. Guy, Shelley, Jared, Lisa, and Jamie have put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com. Buy Your Insurance Agency on Highway 13 in Wapaton are your local agents with local locations. With skyrocketing building prices, are you properly insured? Buy Your Insurance are licensed insurance advisors serving the Richland, Wilkins, Sargent, Southern Cass, and surrounding counties for 15 plus years. They represent over 15 companies that have been in the insurance industry for over 100 years, serving the area. Our plans are based on yours. Give them a call at 701-642-0955 or stop out. They're located on Highway 13 West in Wapaton. That's Buy Your Insurance Agency. When you need care, you want to know it's close to where you live, work, and play. That's why at Sanford Health, we're committed to providing you with the care you need, when you need it, right here where you call home. Dr. Dylan Torgerson is a family medicine physician that offers care for the entire family in Wapton. And it's always easy to make an appointment with convenient clinic locations, hours, and online options that fit your schedule. Find your provider, Dr. Dylan Torgerson, at sanfordhealth.org or by calling 642-7000.
My name is Christy Baumhart. I am proud to be a part of the school district with dedicated staff, including administration, teachers, paraprofessionals, cooks, and custodians who are kind, caring, compassionate, and committed to the students in our district. They support, respect, and help one another succeed. One thing I am really excited about is the technology available to our students as it enhances their learning experience in the classroom. Not only as an employee, but also as a parent, I know the benefits of having both my children in the Breckenridge School District. Breckenridge Pride. We inspire to excel.
Breckenridge Schools, Breckenridge Pride, inspiring to excel.
And welcome to the Minn-Kota Ag Products Halftime Show, your number one grain marketing and production agriculture supply company. Turner Bluff is here as we got a 33-28 ball game. Breckenridge trailing Pelican Rapids. They led for a bulk of that first half, though. Well, I guess a lot of that was some lead changes. Pelican Rapids made a quick 7-0 run, and then Alex Sanchez banked in a shot right before halftime to cut into the lead. And Alex Sanchez, kind of the story of this opening half, really putting the team on his back. He's the only guy who has more than two field goal makes here for either team, actually. Some Pelican Rapids got some guys who have also made some free throws to add to it, but I'll run through Pelican Rapids' scoring for you. I could be wrong on that, though, because there is one guy I know is getting shorted 2 points because I didn't get to see who batted in that one off of the tip ball, so I'll just run through what I got. 6 points each from Charlie Larson and Brady Petznick. 4 points apiece from Hunter Williams. 5 points for Trayvon Benson. Almost forgot about him. 4 points each from Hunter Williams, Ian Fay, and Luke Soley as well. And then 2 points from Tanner Tallerud. So 7 guys getting in the scoring column for Pelican Rapids. And then for the Cowboys, they got 6 guys getting in the scoring column. And as I said, Alex Sanchez really just carrying this team offensively. He's got 14 points already. So he's got half of his squad's points here at halftime. And he is followed by Damon Smith with 5 points. He buried a triple early on, but they've done a good job of limiting him on the perimeter. I think he's only put up two shots from the three-point line so far, maybe 3. And then he's got Lennon Bluffus, 4 points, hampered by foul trouble. He went to the bench with 2 fouls, as did Joey Conzemius. Then 2 points each from Jacob Kunkel and Cam Nito, and then 1 point from Bo Byer. So Kunkel and Bo Byer with the 3 points off the bench, as the Cowboys, once again, trail by 5 points here in the Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show. It's been a very fun half of Heart of Lakes basketball. This is what you love about the conference. It's always competitive any given night, and, we're very happy to report that is still happening. So make sure to, make sure you guys, if you are watching on the YouTube channel, check out these fantastic gymnasts, the FM Acro team here, putting on a show. And as always, they do so great. I remember these gals coming here to do a show for our half times, in Breckenridge a few times, and we'd love to have them come back, if they're listening to me. I know there's a coach not too far away from here, so I might put that in their ears, see if that's going to be of interest. So I'm sure the fans would really love it. So we'll take our first break on this Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show. Come back with a few keys to the second half. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM.
To huddle up when you're hungry, the perfect pre- or post-game destination is the Wilkin. Friends, families, and sports fans have been showing up at the Wilkin for decades to celebrate their favorite teams. Celebrate with delicious food and their favorite beverage. Best place around to watch the Bison, too. So for all of you local sports fans and fans of good flavor, head to the Wilkin and celebrate the Cowboys, Cowgirls, Huskies, and Wildcats. The legendary Wilkin, a tradition of good taste and company since 1894.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Barney, Windmere, Wahpeton, or Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wahpeton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wahpeton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
At Twin Town Villa, it's all about comfort, security, peace of mind, and quality of life. Twin Town Villa would like to extend an invitation to you to stop in and see what the gold standard of assisted living is all about. Twin Town Villa has 1 and 2 bedroom apartments, all spacious and fully functional. The list of amenities is endless. Their mission centers around family, with assistance, supportive services, and quality health care too. Check them out on Facebook and then make the call to Twin Town Villa, 643-9542. The gold standard of assisted living. Twin Town Villa, Breckenridge.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
No one woke up this morning and thought,
I want to go haggle.
At Quality Toyota, we don't do that. Our bottom line pricing means you get our best price the first time, every time. You'll even have that price before you talk to anyone, because that price is listed online at qualitytoyota.net and in the window of every vehicle. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls, qualitytoyota.net. Let's go places.
And welcome back to the Minn Kota Ag Products Halftime Show, your number one grain marketing and production agriculture supply company. Turner Blavis here. Hope you guys had a good time watching the gymnastics because, oh boy, that was a blast. They really do put on a show. You know, we were kind of on a commercial break, so you guys couldn't hear how loud the applause got in here, but they were pretty loud. I would say it was just on the same level as the basketball game itself. So, very fun. Always happy when they can get out and put on a show. So, back to the game. You guys are obviously, tuning in for. Some keys for the second half. If the Breckenridge Cowboys want to take any of my advice, I know I wouldn't if I was a coach or a player, but I'm going to give it anyways. I would say, just play a little smarter with the picking up fouls. Landon Blavis missed the bulk of that first half. They're going to definitely need him here down the stretch. Even though the Breckenridge team didn't do a good job on Ian Fay inside, even without Blavis inside. So credit them defensively for stepping up when they were shorthanded. Joey Konzemius also picked up some fouls. He's a big one defensively because that guy is just a charge-taking machine while also being a hustle master. So, those two guys were kind of big losses here in the half, foul trouble-wise. So they're going to have to try to clean that up. And then somebody's got to help Alex Sanchez out. I don't know what they got to do. They got to run a triple stagger or something to get Damon Smith open, but they got to figure out a way to get him involved offensively. Everybody needs to get a little more involved offensively. Sanchez can't do it all himself. So he's got half of the points here so far. So I think, getting him some help and then just clean it up on the fouls defensively. Those are the only two keys I got. So, like I said, I don't know anything, so I'm just throwing it out there. You guys can agree with me if you want. No, I don't mind if you don't. So, take another quick break on this Minn Kota Ag Products Halftime Show. Be right back as looks like the teams are about to come back out for warm-ups. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel.
Breaks his arm. You need quality medical care that you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis where there are no appointments necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekends. Quality care close to home. You get the fine care for home injuries, common illness, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, facing our toughest challenges head on, believing that together we can build something better and take care of each other, because this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Essentia Health is where you belong. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Breckenridge Cenex. Now is a great time to start thinking about protecting your recreational vehicles and equipment. Stock up on Splash RV Antifreeze at any one of our 4 locations, and we would like to thank you for your continued patronage.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wapaton.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wapton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948. How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side.
And welcome back as we're about to wrap up the Minn Kota Ag Products Halftime Show, your #1 grain marketing and production agriculture supply company. Turner Bluff is here as the Cowboys going to start this second half, trailing 33-28 here in Pelican Rapids. And a very solid first half from them. You know, if you would have told Coach Christensen, hey, both of your posts are going to get 2 fouls right out of the gate, I do not think he would. I think he would be pleasantly surprised to find out they were trailing by 5. Might even be more surprised to find out they led for a bulk of the first half. So, you know, very competitive. And, you know, like I said, a lot of lead changes. This might be the biggest lead of the game we've seen so far, 5 points. It has been a tight one. Breckenridge coming out with not their starting 5. It's like one of their senior starters not out there. And it's because Cam Nito is just coming back on right now. He must have got banged up somehow. He's having a laugh as he's coming out. Jacob Kunkel thought he was starting the second half. I was a little confused by that. I was trying to do the process of elimination on who was not out there. How could I forget about Cam Nito? He's going to start off with a tough assignment, matched up with 6'7" Ian Fay. His Cowboys going to go with their 1-2-2 zone. As Sanchez tips that one out to the perimeter. Skipping over to Benson. Benson to Tollerud. Tollerud. Hunter Williams in the high post area, and he drops it in for 2. Damon Smith pulls the trigger on a 3 right away, but off the mark. Rebounded by Pelican Rapids. I know they wanted him to be aggressive and get him more involved, but that might have been even a little too quick. Williams going to try to make it back-to-back buckets, and he does. Hunter Williams with just as many points as he had in the first half. We're not even a minute into the second half. Cam Nito puts up a long 2 and drops it in. As good of a jumper as he's hit this year. Kind of known more of a slasher. Cuts the lead to 7 after the quick 4 points to start off the second half by Pelican Rapids. Benson gets it to Tollerud, back out to Benson. Gets it to Larson. Tollerud gets in the right short corner. Goes to Williams again, who's going to drop it in for the easiest bucket of the night so far for him, he'll probably tell you. Hunter Williams, all 6 of Pelican Rapids' points here to start off the second half. They might have seen something that they talked about at halftime, that they thought they had a mismatch there. Coach John Gollingsrud and his squad. Alex Sanchez has it on the left side. Was going to look to go to the basket, but he picked up his dribble looking for Cam Nito. They're flirting with a 5 call there. Instead, it gets thrown away. Benson picks it off. Nobody came to help out, and Benson drops it in for 2. Trayvon Benson's got 7 points on the night. Sanchez has got 14 points so far, and make it 16 with that right-handed scoop layup that looked like it was out of the Anthony Edwards playbook. Turner Bluffus, also known as the last Timberwolves fan in Breckenridge, I'm aware. Benson swings it to Tollerud, makes a nice dump off pass to Larson, who goes up for a tough 2, but off the mark. Williams tipped it and then got his own rebound. Larson going right up Bluffus, trying to get him to get a foul, and he'll drop it in for 2. Charlie Larson, he had 6 quick points and then went quiet the rest of the first half. So back into the scoring column here as he extends the lead to 11. Damon Smith in front of the Breckenridge bench. on the right side. Looking to drive, has it batted away, and they're going to call a body foul. That is on Charlie Larson. Cam Nito inbounds it to Damon Smith in the right corner. Smith with Benson guarding. Looking to get on the bounce. Tries to dish it off to Cam Nito and ends up turning it over. Would not be surprised if Breckenridge is going to use a timeout here if they get up another bucket. Joey Gonzalez tried to swipe the steal. Williams drops it another short J. Kid is on a tear. He's got 8 of his team's 12 points to start the second half. More importantly, has helped them build a 13-point lead. Smith going to go to work. Gets it down to Cam Nito. Boy, he just throws bullets down there. Nito skips it out to Blofis in the right corner. He'll drive baseline. Tries to get to Joey Gonzalez. Ends up throwing it right to Williams. Breckenridge trailed by 5 at halftime. Giving up a 12-4 run to start the second half. Williams with the ball. It's Talaru, he swings it over to Benson. Benson looking for Charlie Larson near the top of the key. He swings it to Talaru, and they're just going to continue to go to Williams. Actually, they're going to skip it out to the corner to Benson. Benson with a nice pull-up jumper. Off the mark, rebounded by Damon Smith. Smith showing off the length. It's up to Cam Nito. Back to Smith. He's in NBA range, which means that is in his range. Pelicans done their homework. Sanchez goes to the spin move. Drops it down to Cam Nito, and Cam Nito tries to go for 2, but body foul. Ian Fay still might use that one on his highlight reel. Heck of a block. I would still use it on my highlight reel, I'll be honest, if I had one. 13:46 remaining in this ball game on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Nito drops in the free throw. 5 points for the senior wing. Joey Gonzalez comes out. Jacob Kunkel in the game. Cowboys trailing by 12. Nito's first trip to the free throw line tonight. As that one go off the mark. 1 for 2 trip. 13:43 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge trailing 45-33. Faye, Cam Nito guarding. Nito pokes it loose and got some contact as well. So he gets tagged with the foul. Pelican Rapids. They go to Faye in the post. Nito once again doing his best to poke it loose. Williams is out on the perimeter. See if they try to get him back in the post with Kunkel guarding him. Pelican Rapids taking their sweet time, looking for a good shot. They're up by 12. They're not sweating it. And a nice drive inside, and then some nifty footwork leads to a missed shot. Jacob Kunkel with the rebound. Damon Smith doesn't have numbers. Step back three-pointer is up, and good! Damon Smith with a shot in the arm for his squad. 45-36. Pelican Rapids in the lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And thrown away into the Pelican Rapids bench. Bo Byer about to check in. My apologies for missing that three-pointer, everybody. Double checking something on the stats. Forgot to swing it over. My apologies. So Bo Byer will toss it in to Alex Sanchez. Like I said, has taken over the point guard position at times this year. Done a fine job. I think if you just don't turn it over, that's doing a pretty good job running the point, in my opinion. Sanchez crosses the timeline. Doing a good job changing speeds. It's down to Landon Blofis. Blofis with a right-handed hook shot off the mark. Tries to get his own board, but Faye pulls it down. Benson with the ball. Alex Sanchez guarding. And Benson doing a good job of freeing himself up. Dishes off to Williams, who's going to look to go to work on Bo Byer. Turnaround shot. Tipped by Byer. I think that's his second block of the day. And then Damon Smith had it ripped away by Charlie Larson. And Larson draws the foul. So Larson, he's got 8 points. Sophomore in this lineup. Watch out for him and Benson coming up the next couple of years. Landon Bloff is tagged with the foul. Free throw is good by Charlie Larson. He'll hit double figures if he knocks this one down. And it rims out. Bo Byer with the rebound, gets it up to Landon Bloffus. Looking to push the tempo, gets it to Alex Sanchez. Well, he's got 2 points here in the second half. It's Damon Smith. A little bit of a double clutch and drop in the short shot. He's into double figures with 10, 5 in each half. Cuts lead to 8. So back to single digits for the Cowboys. 11:40 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Williams with the ball. He's just been cooking the Cowboys here in the second half. He's going to look to go back to work on Bloffus, who's got 3 fouls, and he drops in the mid-range jumper. Hunter Williams, he's got 10 of his 14 points here in the second half. That mid-range jumper is as efficient as you will see. Cam Nino drops it in for 3, nothing but net. He must have heard me make a comment that's as good of a jumper as we've seen from him this year, because he followed it up with an even better one. Nothing but net from Cam Nino, as Bloffus is going to get tagged with his 4th foul. You know, sometimes they tell you to run through a screen, and he decided to obliterate the screen. So Joey Konzemius will come in for Landon Bloffus. You see why he's a pretty solid football player? I think pretty solid might be selling him short a little bit. 11:01 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard, as that one goes out of bounds off of Sanchez. Love the hustle from Cam Nino, getting ready to run in transition. Benson gets it into Larson, who drives inside, and he got called for, yeah, looks like it was a foul on Joey Konzemius. I thought that was going to be a travel instead of a foul, but I stand corrected. Referee's got a better view of it than I do, that is for sure. Benson gets it into Larson, who goes up for a top 2, misses it, but fouls it for 2. Larson, he's got 11 points. Alex Sanchez, he's got a double team coming his way. Joey Konzemius swings it to Cam Nito in the left corner. Nito gets it to Damon Smith. Smith. Hunter Williams are using that length to try to get out on Smith on the perimeter. That's Pelican Rapids leads by 9. And foul call on Pelican Rapids. Body foul. And that's on Tallred. Second foul on Tanner Tallred. And we have a timeout taken. Taken by Pelican Rapids, I believe. Not 100% sure, so we'll double check that during the break. This timeout brought to you by Highcamp Construction. Breckenridge trails 50-41. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM.
When you choose Realty, you need a solid formula to make buying and selling your home as easy as possible. At Miller Realty, the formula is simple. Integrity, trust, and most important, experience. Guy, Shelley, Jared, Lisa, and Jamie have put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com. Buyer Insurance Agency on Highway 13 in Wapaton are your local agents with local locations. With skyrocketing building prices, are you properly insured? Buyer Insurance are licensed insurance advisors serving the Richland, Wilkins, Sargent, Southern Cass, and surrounding counties for 15 plus years. They represent over 15 companies that have been in the insurance industry for over 100 years, serving the area. Our plans are based on yours. Give them a call at 701-642-0955 or stop out. They're located on Highway 13 West in Wapaton. That's Buyer Insurance Agency.
And welcome back to Pelican Rapids High School. Bo Byer looking to inbound it underneath the Breckenridge basket. A little give and go action sets Bo Byer up. I think if you would have let that go a little earlier, he could have maybe dropped that in for a layup, but instead he went with the hang time and got the foul instead. He'll say, I'll take it. Good play by Byer either way. See if he can take care of business at the line. His squad trails by 9. First one off the mark. Went 1 for 2 in the opening half. We'll see if he'll repeat that here and follow this up with a make. Missed the front end of the last one, too. Next free throw is up and rattles out. Tough roll for Breckenridge. They trail 50-41 with 10:21 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Benson puts it up from the right wing and drops it in for 3. Trayvon Benson's second triple of the night. He's got 10 points. Alex Sanchez, a quiet second half here so far, so we'll see if they get him involved here on this possession. He gets it out way away from the basket. Benson guarding him. Tries to go to work, ends up almost running into Damon Smith, who puts up a 3 and off the mark. Byer tried to keep it alive, but Charlie Larson came down with the board. Benson feeds it to Fay in the corner. Fay was looking to drop step baseline, but out of bounds. Cam Nito playing some solid defense on the 6'7" post. Kind of hitting him with a different body type here as he's matched up with him. Using that physicality as they try to go into Williams for another 2, and he drops it in. Just too easy for Hunter Williams, who's up to 16 points. Cowboys looking to answer as they are trailing by 14, 55-41 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Bo Byer has it in the left corner. Byer going to be flirting with a 5 call here, but he dishes it off to Sanchez. Sanchez with Tollier on him, and we got a reach on the senior Pelican Rapids player. 9:21 remaining in this ball game on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowboys have 4 fouls here in the second half. The Pelican Rapids is 5. So Byer looking for an open teammate. Gets it into Sanchez. Sanchez drives inside. Kicks it out to Smith. Gets it to Kunkel on the left wing after driving inside. Smith thought about the 3. Nice pump fake. Goes in with a floater instead. Off the mark. Joey Canzinius last one to touch it. Pelican Rapids ball. .906 remaining in this ball game on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Benson bringing up the ball. Trayvon Benson. Very solid point guard for this Pelican Rapids squad. And out of bounds. We'll see if they're going to be able to get Timmy Guler back. An all-conference standout last year. Ended up having a season-ending injury against Breckenridge in football. He had a heck of a ball game against the Cowboys. And they're saying that was tipped, so Pelican Rapids ball. Breckenridge's coaching staff saying, we thought it was the opposite. So officials talking it over, getting each other's perspective with the better angle. And they're going to change the call. So Breckenridge gets the ball. And it wasn't because the bench was disputing the call. Let's get that clear. Sanchez crosses half court. It's over to Damon Smith on the left wing. Smith gets a ball screen from Kunkel, then skips it over to Sanchez in front of the Breckenridge bench. Kunkel gets a drop down to him, and 1. Jacob Kunkel's second and 1 of the game. Missed the free throw last time up. And this N1 opportunity brought to you by State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, your State Farm agents in Breckenridge and Wahpeton. And Kunkel completes the old school 3-point play. Cuts the lead to 11. 55-44 with 8:35 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Benson with the ball gets it to Charlie Larson near half court. Larson gets it to Williams, who has been on a tear this second half. He's got 12 of his 16 points after the half break, and a turnover by Pelican Rapids. Sanchez running the point. Joey Canzimius will inbound it to him. Benson will pick him up at half court. Sanchez limited to 2 points here over halfway through the second half. Double team coming. Tries throwing it down to Kazemius, who was trying to set a screen for Smith. Nobody there, ends up throwing it out of bounds. And one thing I've noticed tonight is whenever someone picks up their dribble, the Breckenridge players aren't really coming over to help out. Something they're going to have to work on a little bit if they want to cut down on these turnovers. Someone's got to come and get the ball. Larson puts up the free throw line jumper, misses it, and then follows it, and then misses that one, and a foul on Williams. And that is a textbook example of make sure to block out after someone puts up a shot. And it is a 1-and-1 free throw. But we have a timeout before that. Pelican Rapids takes the timeout. We'll take one with them. This timeout brought to you by Highcamp Construction. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM.
At Sanford Health, we're committed to providing you the care you need when you need it, right where you call home. We now offer cosmetic Botox services in Wapton. It's always easy to make an appointment with convenient clinic locations, hours, and online options that fit your schedule. Find out more at sanfordhealth.org or by calling 642-7000. Cosmetic Botox services now available at Sanford Health in Wapton. Call 642-7000.
And welcome back to Pelican Rapids High School, home of the Vikings. A lot of orange in this building. Not my favorite color, not my least favorite color. Even though when most people say, what's your favorite color, I say I'm adult, so I don't have one. But Tar Heel Blue would be the good answer. Joey Kazemius looking for his first points of the night. 1-and-1 free throw. Goes through the routine, puts it up, and almost banks it in. Sanchez got a hand on it. Now they're going to say foul on Pelican Rapids. So big break for Breckenridge on that one. So Alex Sanchez will get a crack at a 1-and-1 free throw. Sanchez so far in this ballgame, 1 for 2 at the charity stripe. Knocks down the first one. So earns the second one. So his squad trails by 10. Going to look to get this back to single digits. Sanchez with Landon Bloffis set to check in after the free throw. Playing with 4 fouls. 2 for 2 trip for Sanchez. He's up to 18 points. Joey Kazemius will get a breather as the game is now a single digit deficit. Cowboys trailing 55-46, 7:57 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Solely with the ball. Drives inside. Kicks out to the corner to Petznick. Petznick going to go drive in for a left-handed layup on the right side. Nice finish there by Petznick, who's got 8 points. Cam Nito with the ball in the right corner. Tried to go inside and threw it away. Tough break for the Cowboys. I finally solved the mystery of the missing 2 points in the first half. It was Charlie Larson. He's got 13 now. As Benson drives inside, kicks out to the corner to Larson, right on cue. Larson goes up strong and drops it in for 2. Charlie Larson's up to 15 points. Cam Nito with the ball on the left wing, and Fay comes around Bloffis and swipes it away. It didn't hold the seal. Now he's going to look to finish in transition, and offensive foul. Toss the forearm shiver. 7 minutes remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowboys trailing 59-46. Alex Sanchez held the 4 points here in the second half. Gets it to Damon Smith on the left side of the floor. Gets a ball screen from Bloffis. Looks to get to the cup. Picks up his dribble. Guy fell over, and then his shot was off the mark. Jacob Kunkel hauls down the rebound. Gets it over to Landon Bloffis. Bloffis Loses the dribble, but hauls it back in. It's out to Cam Nito looking for his second triple of the night. Off the front iron and rebounded by Charlie Larson. He gets to the cup and will get a foul. Well, with that right-handed scoop layup, and Nito hooked him on the forearm. Larson with 15 points. Joined in double figures by Hunter Williams and Trayvon Benson for Pelican Rapids. First free throw's off the mark. Larson in this game was 2 for 3 heading up to the charity stripe. Now looking to go 50-50 on this trip. And drops it in. Charlie Larson with the 1 for 2 trip. Makes it a 14-point lead once again. Damon Smith looking for Kunkel in the post. Gets it over to Cam Nito in the corner instead. Alex Sanchez flashes. Gets a pair of defenders to come over and then draws the foul when going up for the layup. Hit the floor hard, but got up fast. Even though I got the headset on here, I could hear that pretty clearly. That's quite the thud. 6:18 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge trailing 60-46. Sanchez has the first free throw go off the mark. Made his last 3. Trying to make it a 1 for 2 trip. Sanchez puts it up and drops it in. Alex Sanchez with 19 points. Cuts the lead to 13, and we got a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout with them. 60-47, Pelican Rapids here in the lead. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM.
It's time to huddle up when you're hungry. The perfect pre- or post-game destination is the Wilkin. Friends, families, and sports fans have been showing up at the Wilkin for decades to celebrate their favorite teams. Celebrate with delicious food and their favorite beverage. Best place around to watch the Bison, too. So for all of you local sports fans and fans of good flavor, head to the Wilkin and celebrate the Cowboys, Cowgirls, Huskies, and Wildcats. The legendary Wilkin, a tradition of good taste and company since 1894.
And welcome back to Pelican Rapids. You guys didn't know when they did this whole brand new facility, they also added a walking track, which today I currently despise because I have my all my equipment plugged in across from it, so I have to watch people constantly trip over the extension cord and hopefully not unplug everything as a travel is going to be called. Oh, I thought. Breckenridge Cowboys thought there was going to be a travel, but a timeout was called beforehand. So we'll take another quick timeout break, once again brought to you by High Camp Construction. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on P92.7 FM. Breckenridge trails 60-47.
Minn-Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn-Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Barney, Windmere, Wahpeton, or Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wahpeton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wahpeton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
After that High Camp Construction timeout, we got a quick bucket out of the timeout from Pelican Rapids. Petsnick dropping that one in. Alex Sanchez with the ball. His team trailing by 15, and he ends up throwing it out of bounds. Little miscommunication there. One player was cutting, and Sanchez thought they were kind of faking the cut and dropping back out. And Brady Petsnick, for those wondering, has 10 points off the bench. Nice outing here from the senior forward. as Landon Bloffus comes away with the steal. Then almost has it stolen away from him, but picks up his dribble. Goes with the spin move, right-handed shot off the mark, pulls down his own board. And then it was Striplow. He's going up for it. They're going to say it was off of Bloffus. 5:34 remaining in this ball game on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowboys got to really value every possession at this point. Fair with the ball. Smith riding him. Benson in the corner. Looking to go inside to Petznick. Kicks it out to Fay. Fay picks up his dribble when the trap came. And Soley it's over to Benson. Trayvon Benson. Gets it to Talrid, and Cam Neal gets called for the reach. They're going to call that one every time. As Pelican Rapids enters the 1-1 on the next foul, I suppose. Oh, they really updated the scoreboard that quick. Credit to them. Even though the guy operating the scoreboard wasn't very nice to me earlier because he told me to go walk somewhere else. He was probably right about it, but I didn't like it nonetheless. Benson, it's over to Talwood. Swings it to the right corner, goes inside to Williams, just track out in the game. Good and go action, leads to a 2 for Charlie Larson. And every time he goes up for it, he wants to get it as high as he can. Cam Neal with the ball in the corner. And tipped out of bounds off of Pelican Rapids. 4:46 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge down 64-47. Trailed by 5 at halftime. So the second half, Pelican Rapids has really come alive as you got a foul on Petznick. They got some good height coming off the bench. They got a 6'5" forward, a 6'2" guard, both coming off the bench. Hunter Williams listed at 6'2". Plays a lot bigger than 6'2", as Joey Conzemius heads the line for 2 free throws, misses the first one. So 0 for 2 at the charity stripe so far for Conzemius. Next shot is up. And 0 for 3, but Alex Sanchez comes away with the offensive rebound, just like the last time Conzemius was at the line, and he lays it in for 2. Sanchez ends up tipping the pass. Damon Smith had a good angle to haul it in, and a beautiful extra pass from Sanchez, but Cam Nino couldn't drop in the layup. Cowboys play until the last second for sure, down 15. Petznick. Williams, who gets it to Talwood. Now into the corner. Oh, Bloffus timed that perfectly, he thought, to swipe away the steal, but instead Petznick drops it in for 2 more. Sanchez gets it to Damon Smith, who's been held to 10 points in this ballgame. Nice little spin move, and then he whips it up for a missed shot, but he got the pair of free throws out of it. His team trailing by 17, biggest lead of the night for Pelican Rapids. Smith has 5 in each half. Drops in the first free throw. So far he's only 0 for 1 at the charity stripe. Doesn't drive a lot, you know. Well, he drove more than he usually does tonight, but he doesn't drive a whole lot on an ordinary night, so doesn't really get a whole lot of opportunities at the free throw line as a result. Next free throw is up and good. A dozen for Smith. And Pelican Rapids looking to go back to work. They break the press. Fay goes up for 2 and misses the layup by Williams. Drops it in. And then Pelican Rapids steals it away. Benson kicks it out to Talrid. Talrid to Fay to Larson. Back to Benson in the other corner. So you can tell that they are moving very well without the ball. And then they try to drop it down. And Smith with the quick hand to swipe it away for the steal. Smith up to Kunkel. Kunkel with the jumper in the middle of the lane, off the mark. 3:20 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Pelican Rapids up by 17. Cam Nito coming out to match up on Benson. Pelican Rapids being very quick with the ball movement. Talwood skip pass out to Benson in the right corner. Benson trying to shake Cam Nito as Nito ends up getting called for the foul. I believe that's his 5th. He knew it right away. Might have even needed to remind the referee. Hey, just so you know, that was my fifth. I'm heading out of here. Bobire back in the game. Benson goes through the routine and misses the free throw. Landon Blofus hauls in the rebound. Bobire with the ball inside. Kicks it out to Blofus. Picks up his dribble. Gets it to Kunkel inside the arc. Now out to Bobire in the right corner in three-point land. Sanchez has it on the right wing. Byer to Smith. Smith gets a ball screen. Dishes down to Sanchez. Sanchez banks in the shot from inside the lane. Cowboys trail by 15 now. Long shot off the mark. Bobire with the board. Gets it up to Damon Smith. Smith drives inside and tosses up a runner. Gets the foul call. Not a bad way to chip away at a lead. By getting to the free throw line, stopping the clock while you're at it. Smith puts up the free throw and drops it in. Went 2 for 2 his last trip. Going to try to repeat that. 3 for 4 on the night so far. And knocks them both down. Damon Smith with 14 points, and we got a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout with him. Breckenridge trailing by 13 with 2:11 remaining. See if they got enough time to mount a comeback. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM.
When Mom first started showing signs of memory loss, we were devastated. It was so frustrating. So many choices for assisted living. Then my sister and I walked into Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. We knew that this was the perfect place for our mother. We loved the bright, beautiful apartments, and knew Mom would too. I was so impressed with the interaction between the residents and the staff. Twin Town Villa is a quality memory care community that's close to home and currently has openings. Call Twin Town Villa at 643-9542 or visit them online at twintownvilla.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wapaton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wapaton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
And welcome back to Pelican Rapids High School as the Vikings lead Breckenridge 68-55. And it looks like they're going to try to chew up this clock, as they're not going to have a shot clock in Minnesota until next year. I see they already got him here in the gym, so they're a step ahead of Breckenridge. As Alex Sanchez gets tagged with the foul. 1:54 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Trayvon Benson 0 for 1 at the free throw line, so we'll see if he was the right player to be fouling in this situation. I would say Hunter Williams, he's 0 for 2, so by that sample size, you know, as Trayvon Benson rattles that in. And I'm always feeling a lot better about fouling a post rather than a point guard. Usually, 1 for 2 trip though. Williams gets the rebound. And now it's back to the drawing board for Breckenridge, as it's back to who do we foul here. Larson gets it to Talrid. Gets it to Benson. Benson, once again, trying to chew up some clock. Williams with the ball, and that's what I was saying. Let's see how he does at the line. He's 0 for 2. He'll get... Is it still 1 and 1? Yeah, it looks like they just got it updated so quick that I assume they hadn't got around to it yet. 1 and 1 for Williams. Shot is up and good. Maybe he's the wrong guy to foul. We'll see. He is 1 for 3 after that free throw. His team leads by 15. 1:34 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And off the mark, so 1 for 4. You know. Damon Smith with the ball. He's going to put up a quick three off the mark. And Pelican Rapids comes away with the rebound. They lead by 15. Charlie Larson going to go up for a two-pointer. Alex Sanchez, I believe, got a piece of it. Damon Smith. They're going to get any action from three-point land. It's going to be from him, as he tried to draw a foul on that one. No luck. His Cowboys will fall to 2-8, pending the craziest one-minute comeback I've ever seen. They fall to another very tough Heart of Lakes Conference foe. As it's kind of Perm at the top, you know, right there with DGF. Pelican Rapids, one of the more kind of middle teams. Barnesville, I'd say they're probably the third best team in the HL. I'd be comfortable saying that. I'm probably forgetting about somebody, but as of now, I would say they're probably the third best team in the Heart of Lakes. From what I've seen, at least. As there's a foul down low. Granted, I didn't catch the game that Breckenridge played Barnesville, but I'm just going off the fact that Pelican Rapids beat Barnesville. You know, it's enough evidence for me, I guess. Kunkel misses the free throw. First time he's been to the free throw line without doing it on a three-point play. 1 for 3 at the charity stripe today. Make it 1 for 4 after that miss. 30 seconds remaining. As Pelican Rapids will probably look to just run this one out. Cowboys still playing some solid D. They're flying around. But we'll see if they foul. 13 seconds remaining. Benson with Kunkel guarding. And Landon Blathis comes away with the steal. See what he does with it, and he'll just drop it in for 2 right before the buzzer. So Landon Blathis ends the night with 6 points. And Breckenridge falls to Pelican Rapids 70-57. Outscored by 10 points in the second half. We'll take a quick break before we jump into the Miller Realty postgame show, where I'll get you all of your scoring. And hopefully it adds up to what the final score actually was. Once again, your final score is 70-57. You've been listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on KBMW News Live or YouTube channel.
Low prices. If other car dealerships really meant it, they'd only have to say it once. We have a low price, the best price listed on the windshield and online. You'll get the car you want and a customer experience you'll actually enjoy. All at a price that will make you smile. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
Sometimes illnesses or injuries may leave you needing extra help to restore your strength, balance, and range of motion. CHI St. Francis Health are open and ready to provide you the tools for success, including individualized exercise plans and state-of-the-art therapy facility. You'll be confident in the care and treatment you'll receive at CHI St. Francis Health, and they are located right here in your backyard. CHI St. Francis Health. We're here when you need a little reassurance.
We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, facing our toughest challenges head on, believing that together we can build something better and take care of each other, because this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Essentia Health is where you belong. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Breckenridge Cenex. Now is a great time to start thinking about protecting your recreational vehicles and equipment. Stock up on Splash RV Antifreeze at any one of our 4 locations, and we would like to thank you for your continued patronage.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Welcome to the Miller Realty postgame show on B92.7 FM. Your final score, Pelican Rapids 70, Breckenridge 57. And, Pelican Rapids, give them credit to control early on in the second half and just kind of kept Breckenridge at arm's length after that and cruised to the Heart of Lakes victory. So, a great effort by them and a great effort by the Cowboys playing competitive in the first half despite having a couple guys in foul trouble, doing their best to stick with them. And, the hustle never stopped, that is for sure. They were giving it their all down to the last second, literally down to the last second as Landon Bloff got a transition layup literally right before the buzzer sounded. So, run through the scoring for you as part of our Miller Realty postgame show. It's what we always do for you guys. It's not always accurate, but, I always try to get it close. Hunter Williams had a heck of a second half. He had 15 points in the second half alone. He had 19 on the night. Charlie Larson followed for Pelican Rapids with 18 points. 11 for Trayvon Benson. Oh, I forgot about Brady Petznick. He had 12 off the bench. Got to show him some love, too. 4 points each from Luke Soley as well as Ian Fay. So good job by Breckenridge holding him to 4 points on the night. He's an all-conference performer, after all. 2 points from Tanner Tallrud for their 70 points on the night. How did Breckenridge get their 57? I will tell you. They got 23 points from Alex Sanchez. 14 of them in the first half, 9 in the second half. So, pretty consistent offense from him. Damon Smith had a nice second half with 9 points on his way to 14 on the night. 8 points from Cam Nito. 6 from Landon Bloffus, 5 from Jacob Kunkel, and Bo Byer got into the scoring column with a free throw as well. So that's how Breckenridge got their 57 points. They got 6 guys in the scoring column. 7 guys got in the scoring column for Pelican Rapids to get your final result. So we'll take a quick break here on the Miller Realty postgame show. We dive back in with your play of the game as well as your player of the game. And, I think you guys can probably guess both of those judging by how this ball game went and when I run through some of the stats at the end. But, stick around. Maybe I'll surprise you. Maybe I'll pull something off that you guys weren't expecting. So we shall see. Miller Realty postgame show will continue after this break.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time-consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous, hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wapaton.
And welcome back to the Miller Realty postgame show. It is time for your play of the game, brought to you by Red River Agency, as well as your player of the game, brought to you by Essentia Health. So for the play of the game, I think you guys can probably guess what I'm going to go with. Alex Sanchez's transition dunk. Really glad I didn't miss that on the camera, so that was a lot of fun. Him getting out in transition. I think it's his first dunk of the year. I've seen him throw one down in a game before. It might have been a JV game, though. I can't remember if he got one down in a varsity game last year. I'll just assume he did. Either way, it's always fun to see someone throw one down. And I got to show some love to Alex Sanchez. I'm about to show him some more love here because he's also my pick for the player of the game, which I kind of feel bad about because I'm pretty sure I picked him last time around too. But, he just, he made it impossible to pick someone else. He kept his team in the game. He scored half his team's points in the first half, everybody. That's incredible. He scored 14 of their 28 points to keep them competitive. Breckenridge was only down by 5 at halftime, and that was because of a little late run, 7-0 run by Pelican Rapids to make it a 7-point game. And then Sanchez got one to drop in right before halftime to cut the lead to 5 at half. So, like I said, half of his team's points in the first half. Had a very solid second half, too. Let's do the number on that. He had about a third of his team's points in the second half. So, either way, he was a constant fixture on the offense, trying to get other guys involved, too, as he expands on his playmaking duties as well. So, my pick for player of the game as well, brought to you by Essentia Health, is Alex Sanchez. So, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. I love doing these ball games. The Heart of Lakes contest, and get to experience a different atmosphere. Since like I said, I haven't been here. I don't think I've been here since they remodeled this gym. So Love it very much, and I hope you guys had a good time tuning in, cheering on the Cowboys. And I'll be doing the Breckenridge girls game on Saturday. Andrew Zimmel and I decided we were going to just divvy it up. He would do one game, I would do the other game, instead of having us both do both, because then we're just both yelling at each other the whole time. So I'll be doing the girls game. So Andrew Zimmel will take care of you guys in the boys game when they square off with the Wapton Huskies. Border Battle basketball does not get any better. The most fun basketball games of the year. Debatable, I guess. Playoff time is just right there, too. But when it comes to regular season, this is by a mile the most fun regular season game. So make sure to tune in for that, everybody. We'll have that on AM 1450 KBMW. I know Breckenridge is usually on B, but KBMW, that's kind of our main station, or traditionally the main station. So we're going to have the games on there, and we'll be live streaming it as well from the Blicker Activity Center. So make sure to tune in for that once again on our YouTube channel. So thank you so much for tuning in. And I'll wrap this up one more time with the final score. Pelican Rapids 70, Breckenridge 57. You've been listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM.
Tonight's Breckenridge basketball game was brought to you by Breckenridge Public Schools, State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, Red River Agency, The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, Minn Kota Ag Products, Hike Camp Construction, Carlson Family Insurance, Miller Realty, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, Twin Town Villa, CHI St. Francis, Quality Toyota, Builders First Source, Otter Tail Power Company, Essentia Health, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, and Buyer Insurance Agency. Be sure to go to kbmwnews.com for a complete updated list of future broadcasts and video streams. Thanks for listening.